Yo, what's up, fellas? As usual, getting the last little bit set up here. Oopsie. And we're gonna rockin' and rollin'. We gotta find some good stuff today. All three Grailers, all today. Not working right. There we go. Boom. Brian, yo, what's going on? Ari? I think we'll go with Ari. Ari Smomir. Go with Ari, I think, welcome in. Three names don't count. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Three names count double. Oopsie. Welcome in, my mens, my dudes, let's go! Stanislav, yo. Corey H, yo, welcome in, everybody. Alright, see if I can remember how to play now. Gotta remember how to play over and over again. It's Harry. Alright, Harry, I'll try to remember. So all three Grailers I'm finding today, guaranteed, or you get your money back. Your money back for what? I don't know, but that's what people say, right? I don't know. The sweet fill guarantee for something impossible to happen. Did you miss the Tyrell's Might? Not yet. Nope, haven't found that one yet. That's not till later in the stream, right, fellas? No, but like in actuality, if I found one of the Grailers today, I'd be stoked. We'll see, though. Could happen any day. See how luck goes. D4 fall by the wayside. For me it did, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I probably play... Oh, I didn't read. I probably play Diablo 4 for like a half hour every other day. Like if you averaged it out. Like yesterday, I played for probably like a half hour, 45 minutes last night or something, but... Jonathan Wolf. What is left on the Grail? We've got Wisp, Projector, Schaefer's, and Imperial's Might, so... No Discord notification again? Come on. Really? Bot's been struggling lately, huh? Let me fire up Discord real quick. Double checker. Yeah, nothing in there yet. I wonder what's up with that. It didn't work a couple of times, and it started working, so... Yeah, Schaefer's Hammer. Yeah, Schaefer's. G-Stacks, yo! What's going on, G-Stacks? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. You fine, bearded gentlemen. What's going on, Grindy? Hump day! Right? For those that have the 5-day work week anyways. For me, it's just another day. And then even the daughter's back to school, right? But even for her, it doesn't really matter because they have these... The whole start of the year is just these ridiculous schedules. So her first day was Tuesday and she had a half day. You know, and then I think she doesn't have school Friday either. Something stupid like that. Like something wacky. Not sure how that works out, but... Oh boy, you're streaming your Mosaic Assassin, you say, Fred? I'll check one out sometime. One of your streams, you say? Yeah, I seen you were seen / heard you were getting some stuttering on stream, but you must have, hopefully you figured that out, huh? It almost, I did pop and look at one of yours. It was just like a 5-minute, like, here's a test stream. And I looked at it real quick and it looked like, yeah, it looked like you had a consistently lower frame rate or something, but it could have been a lot of different things. Like I say, a lot of times it's like impossible to diagnose stuff just like looking at a stream over the thing, but hopefully you got that figured out. Which it sounds like you did. Stress you're dealing with at work? Quit that job. You don't need that job. I'm just kidding. Well, hopefully it eases up on you a little bit. Grindy said Discord noti just came through. That's not too bad. I mean, if it does in the first 5 minutes, I'm happy about it. What you gonna do, huh? Not go through like a 4-hour training seminar how to get another bot to work after I've had this one working for like 2 years. You went hard on the squats today. You work 8 miles, walk 8 miles a day at work, boy. Not the next day at work. I don't think you're going to. You have to call in sick for excessive exercising. It's 15, but I mean non-ethereal 15 enhanced damage thresher. Yeah. Not perfect, but a lot better. Gotcha. What was your Fred? What's your processor and graphics card? I think you said you had AMD, right? Graphics card. Randy said I refuse if it's Mosaic. You refuse to watch a stream if it's a Mosaic assassin? Nice. I mean, I would check out a couple, but yeah, I'd have to get my sunnies out for sure. Randy said I got cut open yesterday. What do you mean by that? T-Dub, yo, what's going on? Rental, DPS, Boomer, what's going on, fellas? Oh yeah, we're getting after it, fellas. You have a video on this bar build. I do. I think it's exactly what I got going on here. I did one like a year ago, if not longer, but I think it's identical what I got going. So I might have even, maybe I did one more recently. I can't remember. Yeah, Act says he got the notification 5 minutes after the stream went live. Yeah, that's not uncommon. I mean, if it's at least Discord is getting the notifications working somewhat. So, I mean, a couple minutes after stream goes live isn't the end of the world. I don't think it's worth cropping the bot off and me spending multiple days trying to get another bot to work correctly. What I have been thinking about though is adding in some like funny bot commands, because you could have it to where anyone could put exclamation fill and it would pop up and just say something goofy or something like that, you know, like put in some like hidden bot commands that I could like let some people in on. Or Everflame says big drops incoming today. Absolutely. Get back here. It's a laptop, so I'll take what I can get. I'm looking to become I'm not looking to become a streamer. Oh, you're streaming from a laptop. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I never tried to stream from a laptop, and that depends on a lot of other stuff. So, you couldn't get Streamlabs to work right, so you switched to OBS. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, everything you can do in OBS, you can do in Streamlabs, you can do in regular OBS. So, some of the stuff is just not even that much more difficult. It's just, you know, it might not just be one button click. You'd like have to copy a link here and then paste it in here and do this and that. So, but yeah, glad you got that working. Hopefully, anyways. Randy said he had a heart monitor implant for 4 years. They took it out yesterday. Okay, took it out. Good, good, good. Hopefully you have a speedy recovery, my man. Speedy recovery. Definitely digging the build. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just for this type of build, I would generally not ever really do it like budget-wise, but without Enigma, it's a pain, right? But it's nice to, you know, just teleport around and not have to aim. And it's kind of just like a player's one type of situation. Grand check. Followed YouTube for like 2 years. Dazzies over on Twitch. Didn't realize I wasn't following you on Twitch. Yeah, I just started streaming on Twitch a couple months ago. Really, I dual stream YouTube and Twitch now, so that's fine. You can turn it off or whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, thanks for giving me a follow over on Twitch as well. Badoo. Ladder reset when? I wish I knew. I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't let us know about that yet, but hopefully it's pretty soon. At least let us know. They've been really holding off on telling us about the next season. Ladder reset. Just saw a video where a guy found Schaefer's hammer in a terrorized trap. Yeah, I mean, terrorized places, you can find anything, right? Yeah, I might. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see what I do after these sets of runs. So I'll probably rock this character for a couple more days, and then I don't know. I do want to do a character where I can like go anywhere and do the terror zones, because this isn't like an anywhere type of character. Maybe I haven't done a hammered in a while, right? I haven't done never really a big fan of hammered in playstyle, but any good drops lately? Hard to remember what I got yesterday, but nothing like insane. I mean, the craziest thing I got recently is like high runes, but that's not that crazy. I mean, people get high runes from time to time, right? And then beyond that, like there's some rare items, but they're like, most of them weren't useful, I guess. 310s, ethereal. I got an ethereal rune master the other day, which is cool, I guess. I got a perfect guardian angel. I mean, kind of neat, a little bit. String of ears, let's go. 15 damage reduction. Maybe not that. Was that proper amounts of excitement, or was I over exaggerating that a little bit? What do you think? G-Stack coming with the birthday cakes and the cheers. Not really my birthday, fellas. Not really my birthday. Was that perfect on the life leech too? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot to look at it. There, I clipped it. We'll look at it later. Nothing I really need there, but do you have a smiter? I mean, I have a paladin that I can make a smiter out of. The way I rock single player, and because on single player, it's one of the reasons I like it a lot, offline single player. You can infinitely respec as many times as you want. So I just run whatever character I want to do. I can just click one button and I can. But the only thing is, it takes me like 10-15 minutes to go get all the gear and find it. And 15 minutes might be generous for me, actually. It might take me a half hour to find all the gear spread around on different characters and stuff, so that's the only limiting factor, is how much time I want to spend finding the gear, essentially. It's not my birthday, cut it out. You can pretend it's my birthday all you want, but then you can't say it is for real when you're joking. That's not allowed. So I've crafted an amulet I need to see if it has any value. Worst part is 2 to shape-shifting. Boy, if it's got 2 to shape-shifting, right off the bat, I can tell you it's not going to be worth nothing. Dazzy's, yeah, that's gonna be a no-go. Pretty much no matter what else is on it, that just makes it completely doo-doo brains. So. Oh, Fred.
That like button, my men. Printer, 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 printer.
New favorite emote for the thing to read off. Hit that like button, my men. Ooh, good call, Fred. And thank you for 13 fat months of Slayership. Ooh. Printer, 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 printer. You know what? Just for that. Pow! Oh, camera's in the way a little bit. That'll be all right. Whoop. That's just for you, Fred. For 13 months. Ooh. Printer, 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 printer. That's funny. Anyone know if shape-shifting skills works for the barb werewolf? I mean, I think so. Oh, dysfunctional Dan. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, you Slayer. Yeah, thank you for the Bezos subscription, my dude, my dude. Appreciate the channel support. Is that a printer cam? Legendary. Yeah, I am. And I'm pretty much guarantee it. I don't know this to be true, but I just know that it's true. I am the only streamer in the world that has a dedicated printer cam. Promise you. It's one of those things I don't know that it's true. I don't have any facts to prove that it's true, but I just know that it's true. Oh, what am I doing? There you are. Blood main. Can't they just give us a near infinite stash? The limit are completely unnecessary headaches. Well, did you ever hear about why the stash is so small in D4? I wonder if there's something like that in D2R as well. Why they don't give you infinite stashes. How for some reason online on the servers it automatically loads every character, every player that's in your near vicinity, and all of their entire shared stash and everything. It loads for some reason for every person. So if they give you more stash tabs, it will like lag the servers out. That's why in D4 there's only 3 stash tabs. I wonder if there's something like that with the servers on D2R for some reason. Don't know why though. Yeah, I know that's a D4 thing, but like maybe that explains, you know, I don't know. No idea. Duck Season says he would think somebody who streamed D2 would have a printer cam, but not someone who streamed D2R, right? Single player infinite stash, question mark? Yeah, I don't know that anybody made it. I'm pretty sure that they can. Like, I think there's a couple of like single player mods that I think have unlimited stashes. I've at least seen people add like 10 stash tabs and stuff like that. But the only ones that the only video I seen early on about adding stash tabs to single player, it was like, it was a guy showing you a how to go into the code and where to change certain values to, and stuff like that to change how many stash tabs you had. And then you had to like self-program in buttons in the code and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, no, not doing that. So Diaprism says the item code is what's kind of the limiting factor. Now that you mention it, yeah, because I don't know if you guys remember when D2R first came out, people's items were poofing, like especially if you had like, let's say you had one character with like 100 crafted caster amulets and you kept all of them, it would cause like half of them to poof because there was too much like file size in those particular files or something like that. I forgot that happened at the beginning of D2R, so that's got to be why it is, to be perfectly honest. Baked is Baked said single player should be infinite at least. I mean, I would be on board with an infinite single player stash tab for sure. Come here for the sweet fill, says Fred. The printer, but I stay for the G stacks. Oh, nice. Nice. What? Mr. Munkles, fool me once, shame on, fool me, can't get fool again. I have a feeling that joke's supposed to not make sense, right? Pretty sure. Congrats, Walter, on the Arachnid's Mesh. Does Might Aura increase your Battle Cry damage? Might Aura Battle Cry damage. It is physical damage, so I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back and who can confirm that? I'm pretty sure it does. Got Phil over here quoting George. Was that something George Bush said? Oh, okay. I didn't remember that particular one. Not up on my George Bush-isms. Ooh. 40% with Phoenix Strike? I mean, that's good, right? Probably not. I'm pretty sure Mike does boost stuff. The Warcry. Dog says just add mule tabs so you don't have to keep switching. Yeah, some sort of fix would be great for that. I'm generally anti-change guy, right? But man, having more stash space or not having to switch over to a bunch of mules, yeah. And it's even more challenging. Like, let's say you play on, what is it? Switch you can only have 10 characters, I think it is, right? So it's like, and even online you can only have 20. So if you're gonna have a bunch of mules, you have to delete a bunch of characters. Get back here. He keeps running away. I'm gonna take these all out. And when are you gonna do that dragon build, my dude? You mentioned it? Dragon build. A dragon? Oh boy, I don't know that I ever mentioned about doing that. Don't know. Only so much time in a year, my friend. Duck Season says might doesn't affect Warcry, so... Any runes after this 80 runs? I mean, I don't know. I know I got a few pulls and stuff. I can't remember if I got any high runes in the pits here yet. I kind of am running this specifically to not really worry about getting high runes. Obviously you can find them, but I'm not really worrying about getting high runes. But it's obviously exciting to get runes because they're rare, right? Mesh belt. How's it gonna roll? Bell is 15 or bust. Boy, and then there's just way too much stuff here. 13. If only there was some kind of filter that could, get some of the loot out of the way that I'd want to see. Unfortunately, it's 2023. They haven't invented that technology yet. Do the dragon after I do Breath of the Dying Iron Golem. Right. After I do a Beast Iron Golem, I'll do the dragon in. Right after I do the Spirit in. Grindy. Yeah, I did. I mean, the thing is, though, that I know, like, a lot of people that do that. I've seen a lot of people, and I'm not going to go ahead and name any of those names, but don't ask. But I've seen a lot of people that have, like, you know, hundreds or even thousands of, like, viewers, and you hop in, and there's nobody. There's not one, like, there's like one message per, you know, 3 minutes or something like that. And you're just like, oh, okay. So it's pretty common thing on Twitch, to be perfectly honest. Uncles, yeah, bought the Iron Golem, yeah. Right, true. Duck season, part of the, is part of the harm of old school Diablo 2, sifting through potions looking for the runes you want. Yeah. I mean, I'd be fine without that charm, I guess, huh? Chris Pratt, yo, what's going on? I got, need to find a Schaefer's, I need to find a Wisp, and I need to find a Teriel's Might. Blue Jabs, were they maiden or matriarchal? They were. I usually pick them up, but I just forget. Blue stuff, like my eyes are like a self loot filter. Like I don't even see items that are blue sometimes. Yeah, well, I'm sure they were just as terrible as all the rest of them I identify. Bluff says Twitch gains from people like view botting, they don't lose anything for it. Probably, yeah. Because I mean, even if they have these view botted views, they could essentially tell their advertisers, oh, hey, look how many viewers there are on my platform, when actually there's like 50% of them aren't people actually watching streams, right? So they don't care, I guess. As long as they don't get in trouble for it. Yeah, Zog, I seen Asmon watch somebody's video the way that he does, you know, about how they do that, yeah. So, yep. I'm never gonna find Teriels in the pits. There's only Templars there. I mean, I'm assuming that's a joke, but yeah. Templars, what did somebody say? 9 out of 10 unique sacred armors that drop are Templars. That's like, I don't know. I think that's the number I had heard. So it doesn't really matter where you. Well, it does matter, I guess. Like, Pindle can't drop Teriels, right? Which is why I'm not going to go around Pindle right now. But you can find any one of these champions down here, any one of them that drops a unique sacred armor. It could be Teriels. Wouldn't it just be frauding? Yeah, I mean, kinda. I mean, nothing's a crime unless you get caught and punished for it, so. Dusk Shroud, what are we gonna get on this one? Fellas, something good like teleport? Boom! Free to warmth, let's go! Ooh. 3, 2, warmth. 3, 2, warmth. Chat it. 3, 2, warmth. Let's go. Don't lowball me. I know what I got. 10 burr runes, or you ain't getting this. I know what I got. Tend to both fire and cold too. So sad, yeah. Well, you know, not the best roll. Not the best. Oh well. No big deal. That's more just a fun one to ID to see how it rolls. 50 burr runes? You mean tier runes, not Per 50 runes minimum. Yeah, just for good measure, everything rolled bad, not just one thing. Let's see. Walter found a charm in single player, which is worth 10 jaws. Unlucky. One in single player worth 10 jaws, huh? It happened. I never really... A lot of charms and stuff, because... Kind of like you said, you find them on single player. That's stuff that I never really find a lot online. So yeah, I'm not even sure what, you know, a lot of charms would go for. Not to mention that a lot of stuff that goes for a lot is like PvP stuff, so I'm less knowledgeable about PvP stuff for sure. What should I do to farm my summon and necro? I've all trash gear. I mean, a summon necro can do the Chaos Sanctuary reasonably easily, in my experience. So, just like the biggest thing is having a semi-reasonable mercenary, but. Just have like an insight on your mercenary if you can hopefully get a treachery and a Tal's Mask and, you know, tele staff so you can kind of reposition your mercenary. Mage's Puzzler even better. Significantly better, in fact. If you have a Nage's Puzzler, you can pretty much teleport all around the Chaos Sanctuary with one staff worth of charges. Like, you can teleport around just like having an Enigma before the charges run out, but then it costs like 130k to redo the charges. But all you just have like your inventory pretty much empty and just pick up like armors or like even like these necro heads or these crystalline orbs. Like, you can ID those and they'll be worth a lot sometimes. It's the skills on them. Pretty legit. Don't look like any of the champions over here. Let me do a run through of my build. I mean, I can shout out the gear super easy for anyone who's interested. So I got 2 Heart of the Oaks, Jaco Enigma, Arachnid's Mesh, Fancies, couple Nagels, 4 Travs, all a bunch of magic find, Caster Amulet. So super basic, easy. 4 Janny Geeds, obviously. The only thing is I would kind of... You could do this quite a bit different online, because you could go dual Whiz Spikes and then have a couple of... put some 20 FCR gloves here. Or, I mean, 2 Whiz Spikes and a Caster Amulet gives you 105. So you could get it that way. If you can't get 2 Heart of the Oaks. I wouldn't generally do this build without having Enigma, though. Like, in my opinion, it's just not very fun without being able to teleport. And like I mentioned before, it's not great on higher players counts, so don't expect to be hopping into full games to run terror zones with people with this build. Graphia, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, Whiz Spikes or Suicide Branches. That's the other one. Good call on that one. Duck season. Forgot about those. Suicide Branches. 25 Countess runs, no Ral rune. Oof. Oof. 26 will get it for you. Am I better now? I don't know. I feel like I feel like 5% better every day. So I still don't feel 100, but still not quite 100. But I guess I feel a little bit better. Thank you for asking, my dude. Chris says 130k gold per run, dang. Yeah, I mean, depends, I don't know. I don't worry too much about gold, I guess, so. Any ogre axes yet? Not. Well, maybe one or two. I can't remember now, to be honest. Zog says the only build he does without Enigma is Poison Javazon. Interesting. Nova Sorceress I definitely do without Enigma, because you gotta, to get to your breakpoint, you don't literally have to. I guess there's probably some way around it, but it's definitely Energy Shield Nova Sorceress. It's definitely awesome to have a Viper Magi on. So I never use Enigma on a Nova Sorceress specifically. Zero's trying out the triple set barb I was talking about the other day. Nice. IK, BK, Angelics. Nice. Best barb ever. Gref said yesterday's a good day for him. He got a gull, pull, lemon, 2 bone hues. Man, 2 unique ogre axes. Oh, what a great day. Any day with 2 unique ogre axes is a good day. Don't forget, if you did forget, slap that like button for me, fellas. On YouTube. If you find a like button on Twitch, hit that as well. Oh, another. Is this the 3rd pull rune now? Gotta step your game up, game. I keep getting pull runes, which is fine. I gotta like pull runes, right? But step it up. Step it up. Oh, well. Pull rune's better than no pull rune, right? There should be one more, right? Did I only get 2? Oh, maybe there's another one right here that my mercenary took out super quick. Perhaps that's what happened. What's a bone hue used for? Being a legend rocks? Come on. No, it's pretty much like you can stick it on your mercenary and just be goofy pretty much. It's not best in slot really anywhere, but oh, Galback coming in, calling you guys out. Calling you right out. Roast him, Galback. Get him. Ross says D4 trash. So a lot of people think that. I mean, I don't think it's trash. I think it's 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. So mediocre. JG said he's loving the solo self-found, more addicting than ever. Yeah. Where it's at, right? Flawed diamond. I got myself an Umrune. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. When I have to cube up all these runes, man, I'm definitely not looking forward to going and farming a bunch of flawed diamonds and stuff like that. I have some saved up, but I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. You guys might call me a cheater in a little bit because I'm definitely think I might just dupe some flawed diamonds or something to cube up these runes. Like, it's not something I'm looking forward to. Ray said he's Act 2 normal, trying to do a Nova Sorceress. That's pretty early on to try to do a Nova Sorceress, just because, I mean, you're barely high enough level to get to Nova, right? John says it's the gem requirement's annoying. Yeah, it is incredibly annoying. Do a bunch of LK runs. Gross. LK runs is tough to do when you don't need any high runes. I have some. We'll see what I got. We'll see what I got. Chris Pratt says, cubing the mid runes isn't worth it because of the gems. Yeah, I pretty much don't grab anything. These are all just runes here that I'm going to cube up because I have too many runes. I already have a mule covered in runes, and with like the top, I have like 40, or not 40, but I probably have like 30 like ist and higher, up like in a top part of a mule like this. Skulls and Ohms and Vexes and low runes and a Zod and a Cham and a couple more, like 4 more Sir runes, and like gotta do something with them. Gotta do something with them. Calm down. Yo! Welcome in. What are the 3 Grailers? Imperials, Chafers, and Wisp Projector. Oh yeah, I'm gonna find all 3 of them today too. Crazy, right? Wouldn't it be better for Arcane Sanctuary for gems? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Probably like normal cows or something. Probably. Players 8 normal cows. Just slapping them. I don't know. I do not know. Bone Ash runs. There you go. Normal Bone Ash. That's what I'm talking about. Normal difficulty Bone Ash. Bunch of monsters here. We'll take them out in a second. James had played on his traps in that I mentioned in the past. Nightmare Bale dropped a Shaco. Ooh, nice. The good old Nightmare Bale Shaco drop. Legendary. Graf said he was super disappointed by Frost Nova. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, Frost Nova. I've only ever did endgame Frost Nova with Infinity, I guess. So usually Frost Nova, you use it. I would only ever use it really as, it's okay. You can do like players 3, like you can do like players 3 ancient tunnels with it, but that's like, or that one spider cavern or whatever it is in Act 3 that is 85 now too. But really it's just like a 1-point wonder, and you just hit it one time and it freezes everything. Like early on budget Nova Sorceresses, I use that, or a lot early on actually. You just freeze everything with the Frost Nova and then use whatever skill you actually want to use to kill stuff. So. Zog said he figured out how to dupe on single player. Yeah, it's not too difficult, for it to be perfectly honest. To be straight up, especially with the shared stash, it's like so stupid. All you have to do is go into your shared stash, put your well, actually, copy your character files. Then you just go put all the items in the shared stash, and then you just delete the character and then paste it again, and all the items that were on that character are back in the game again. So it's super easy. But doing a Grail, that kind of defeats the purpose if you dupe everything. But I have, if people use hero editor and stuff on single player just to like get whatever they want, play whatever character they want, you know, like more power to them, you know. It's single player. Nothing's cheating on single player as long as you don't lie about it. Harrison said he got his first Shaco from Bone Ash. That's wild. Oh! Let's go! Do it. I didn't even see it. It was hiding. It was hiding. Ah, Carrion Wind. Alright. It's a little bit of a rare one. Little rare. I did just find one of these the other day too, but it is a little bit of a rare item, right? Poison Creeper charges. Let's go! Ugh. At least, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Feeling slightly better, slightly. Not great, but slightly. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know how changing whether it's a read-only file or not would dupe the items. I don't really understand what you mean there, dog. So I would say it's probably not the easy way if nobody does it. Because I mean, wouldn't people do the easy way? Your D2R keeps crashing. Says calm down. I couldn't possibly know why your D2R is crashing. Turn it off, turn it back on again. You know, I don't know. I don't know of any reason there. Hopefully you can get it figured out pretty easy, because I never want anyone to miss out on playing the best game ever made. Were you sick? I just have been feeling not great for like a week. I was like headaches and dizzy and stuff, so it's like honestly, I don't know, you see me doing this a lot. My like back is hurting today. But I just spent 4 hours moving, like literal, like taking apart and moving like giant store shelves from a Bye Bye Baby store that went out of business. So at least it wasn't a Nagel or something, one of those. Yeah, Carrion Wind's at least a little bit more exciting than like an 16 MF Nagel ring or something, right? Couple monsters over here. Appreciate it, War Tackles. You know what it is? You know what? I think I just figured it out. I think I need some, yeah, no, yeah. I think I need some whiskey. I think that's what it is. Worth a try anyways. Am I right, fellas? Whiskey. That's classier. Ooh, if those were just bumped up a little bit. Just bumped up a little bit. Rum for when you're sick? Alright, Dufsky. I can go with that too, right? Jack Honey. Does duck season? It's good for at least 20 extra magic find for every inch you put every inch of the bottle you drink down. Nice. I think that's science. That's scientific proven too. Couldn't hurt. Right, Grandy? Yeah, couldn't hurt. Gee, Stacks. I heard whiskey and I came running. Got y'all excited. Yeah. Not right now though. Not right now though. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll give it a little bit of a break. We'll wait till at least after dinner. Well, I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. We'll wait till at least I start cooking dinner. Oh man, I started talking about whiskey. The viewer count spiked. Look at that. Irish coffee. Oh yeah, well, I'm not a big fan. I don't like hot alcohol. I have a rule that I don't drink hot alcohol. Reason just being that I've never had any hot alcohol that I liked before, so you know. It's kind of like if you're like let's say you hate mustard and you're like, well, what about this kind of mustard? You're like, no. And you're like, what about this one? No. Like you try all these different kind of mustards. You're like, you know what? I'm just not going to eat mustard anymore because I don't like it. I don't care what kind it is. I'm just not going to eat it. Hot toddies. The Gelbeck likes the hot toddies. Anything, I don't know. I don't think so. It's not my thing. Matthew says 5 years, 100% sober, which is not a bad thing at all, for sure. At no point would I ever argue that drinking alcohol is actually good for you. It's definitely better to just not do. But, I mean, it's fine if people want to do it too, though. Grandy says, never had a mustard he didn't like. Oh no, Blorg, I missed it. J-Mod, I didn't see it. I didn't see it laying there. Unbelievable. I hit the button to jump to the next game too fast. Let's see, Chris says, oh, up here, Cyril says he found a pair of Shadow Dancers. Yeah, no, they're super rare, but not super useful. Yeah, I think the only thing, and I don't know with the Mosaic Assassin if this is really a thing. They used to be used on Kicksins, but that was, I only heard that prior to Mosaic. So I don't know if they still are at all or not. Yeah, I need to trim this sucker up. Grady, yo, what's going on? Hello from Poland. Welcome in, Polish Slayer. Ooh. Duck season. No, it's just really the Holy Grail is just unique items. You can kind of do it to where I've seen people, you know, where you had to make all rune words and find all uniques, which could be drastically, well, really it's not harder, because I mean, I was gonna say there are 2 rune words that take a Zod rune nowadays, right? Just 2 of them. But really you could cube up like a bunch of other stuff to eventually get to a Zod, you know. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if I find another, like, Cham rune before I find Tyrell's Might, like, at all. Like, not even a little bit. So. Derek says, wishes there was a transmog option in D2. I don't really. I like the fact that you can see someone walking around and you just look at them and you're like, oh, look, he's got this and this and this and this. Like, you know. It gives the, it actually gives the items real personality, you know what I mean? It's part of the reason that, it's a much smaller reason, obviously, in D4. Or even in any game, really. It's a much smaller reason, but it's part of the reason that the items in D4 aren't cool, you know? Like right here, you can look at my character and you know I'm rocking dual Heart of the Oaks and a Shaco 100% for sure. Just by seeing the character. Because you know I'm not running around dual flailing. I mean, I could. These were like, what, counts or something or whatever? I don't remember what the higher end one of this is called. But you know exactly what I got on, right? The best base in the world. Gloves don't change. Boots? Can't see the boots. Just go around frenzying with two flails, yeah. Could do that. Forget what's the higher level? Yeah, dual blacks for the crushing blow. I forget what the highest level, like the elite flail is called. I forget, but if it's count, I don't remember. But John Dupas says, Singer with no loot filter, instant headache. I feel like Singer's not even the worst. And this is players 1 too. Like, I feel like the absolute worst is like Lower Kurast and Cows. Ooh. Like players 8, Javazon, Cows. Real rough. Or anything players 8 and Cows, to be honest. Durance of Hate. And yeah, I would totally go run some Durance of Hate, but this character is just not great at terror zoning. Yeah, the next character I run in a few days, I'll do terror zones with again. You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about maybe doing a Jabazon, to be honest. I was thinking about doing like terror zones / Worldstone Keep. Maybe. Yeah, Durance of Hate time. I would, but... Oh, there you go, Duck Season. I could go Horizon's Tornado and Stormlash. Frenzy Barb. Ooh, that sounds great. I did a Throw Barb Actually, I did a Throw Barb for a couple videos not that long ago, but... Malcolm says Chaos is better than Worldstone Keep. It's definitely easier. I feel like part of the what makes a Worldstone Keep kind of good is because you know, it saves you a whole like load and reset time, right? I feel like that time is underestimated, underappreciated. That it actually takes way longer to save and reset than you think. Maybe. Line's coming in with the 200 FCR Singer Barb one. Yeah, someone was mentioning that the other day. Is that you, Danger? Is that you, Danger? Danger Dowell? Daryl? Dowell? Daryl? I can't remember which one. I think it was that one. Yeah, the 200 FCR, I haven't tried it in a while, but from what I remember, not really worth it to lose, because you have to sacrifice a minimum of 8 all skills to get that high. And you have to have a 20 FCR caster amulet, right? I think. Hey, you can throw griffins on your barb, right? You did one Terrazone Mephron, got a Tal's armor. Loligan says. Nice. Good old Tal's armor. Yeah, Chris, very hard, very hard. I've gotten one 220 amulet of any kind in my entire life. And it was an assassin one, so yeah. Yeah. I've gotten a few, like, one skill with 20 FCRs before. Like, not even that many of those either, though, too. Probably 2 or 3. Check it out. It'd be cool to just to have one of those giant axes on your barbarian sometime. I can upgrade those to something else. Just kind of one of those things. Just look cool, right? One day, I'm gonna get a sick Messerschmitt Reaver. This one always cracks me up too because it's called something Naga. It has, yeah, Guardians Naga Naga. I feel like if it's a Naga, it shouldn't be called a Naga. And that's pronounced Naga, right? Is that like one of those goofy ones where it's supposed to have one of those 2 dots over it and it's supposed to pronounce some other way? Wait a second. That Poison Nova on striking. Legendary. Cracks me up. Naga, please. Dogs, you've never tried 200 FCR because it's easy to see all the sacrifices aren't worth it, says Zog. Yeah, I generally believe that it wouldn't be either, yeah, because you got to lose, you throw on a couple whiz spikes, you lose 6 skills right there, and you lose 80 all res. 70 to 80 all res, right, just right there on the weapon, so it's like, eesh, boy. Dusky's still looking for a 5-socketed ethereal Zerkarax. Yeah, it can be annoying, yeah, not finding what you want. So, Duck Season asked, did I ever play 1.08? I did. Let's see. 08. Was that just? Sometimes I forget on the patches. Was that just after the expansion, or was that just after? I can't remember for sure. I forget. I initially played before there was mana potions that you could pick up, or that you could buy, I mean. But I played at a friend's house, so limited amount of playing, very limited. And then I eventually didn't buy the game until the battle chest like just came out. So I bought it for myself just after the expansion. Missed a flawless skull. Oh no. I don't pick up gems anymore, really. Regular gems. Maybe I'll change my mind in the future at some point, but right now, and really anything except for amethyst I don't pick up. I just decided I wasn't going to cube. But the only thing I use gems for is cubing grand charms. And now that you can like run terror zones, and not to mention, you never get a 45 to life skiller. Like I've never gotten a 45 to life skilled grand charm in my life. And I've done, in one video, I was online and I put out all call. And this is when I used to stream. Back when D2R first launched, I used to stream to like 300-400 people at once. Because it was just like so hype at the time. But I put out all call. Everybody bring all of your flawless gems. Just here's the game name. Here's the password. Come in here, bring any gems you have, all your perfects, and we're just going to keep rolling Grand Charm. And I can't remember how many I did, but it was like, how many do you guys think it was? Many thousand of perfect gems. And I didn't even get, I don't think I even got a like high life skiller. I think I got a couple like 10s or 12 with like summoning skills for the necromancer or something, you know, so it's like so rare. And I mean, especially single player, how much more worth is, for me, is like a 45 life skiller going to be compared to a 40 to life, right? Like, yeah, Marty Mar, yeah, he's not here today, I guess. Matthew says Geed scammed him for 50 million gold. Nice. Didn't get what you were looking for, huh?
This monastery reeks.
Calm Down said he got a pally combat with 40 to life on D2R before their ladder started. Nice. Actually, that would be crazy because stuff was like before the first ladder season started. Maybe if it was too late or whatever, but stuff was going crazy, just crazy. Like freaking like J mods were going for like the first couple of J mods that were found in the game were literally being sold on eBay for like $1,000 a piece, which is not smart, but it was happening. So Zog said he picks up gems to trade online. Yeah, especially early on in the ladder season. If I'm like hunting for wealth, I would definitely always pick up all the flawless gems and cube them up to perfects for sure. Yeah, for sure. But here on single play, like a year and a half into a Holy Grail, I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to spend all the, when I started to think about it, it's like all this time picking up these gems, cubing them, and then transferring them over to a mule. And then, you know, I was like, man, I'm probably spending like, if you add up all the time, like pick up this gem, like click, pick up this gem, click. If you add up all those mouse clicks all the time, going over to the stash, you know, and like sending it and sending it and sending it, I'm probably spending like a few hours a week doing that, like straight up. And I'm just like, this is totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. To hopefully get something that I've never gotten in my entire life, right? So totally pick them up online and trade them though, but Derek said his biggest achievement when he was a kid, he found 2 storm shields in one day. Nice. 2 storm shields in one day. Back in the day, those were like god tier, right? So they were like insane. When I was younger, I never found one. Yep, I just rocked the lidless forever. I did find a lidless eventually. Until probably around the time that SOJs became the currency because they were so duped. Then I had everything, right? You just find one good item and trade it, and then you're like rich. What are you doing with gems? You don't get it? Well, Nicholas, someone asked me about, well, you know, I didn't pick up some flawless gems or whatever. You can cube flawless gems into perfect, and then you can cube them with, specifically what people do is with grand charms, really, right? So, exclamation jewels. So now, what do you do with gems? You mean jewels? I'm kind of confused. You can use junk jewels for crafting caster amulets, so maybe that's what you're talking about. Dovsky said he picks up 100 because he plays BT Diablo where they stack. Nice. Up from a minute ago, Calm Down said about the whiz spikes having a bunch of resistance on them that you don't need to worry about. Whiz spikes, don't they have like 100 and 30 dexterity requirements, right? On whiz spikes. That's why a lot of people use suicide branches instead of whiz spikes when they're singer barbs. On top of that, you got $1 skills on suicide branches, right? But yeah, I mean, you could pump 100 extra points into, ooh, Cruel Ogre Axe of Carnage. So close. So close. I mean, I gotta note it though, right? That's sick. Am I right? Am I right? One day I'm gonna get that Cruel Ogre Axe of Evisceration or something. It's gonna be sick. Did you use that on a playthrough? Yeah. 195 strength requirement though, so I don't know if you would. 75 dex on the, yeah, on the whiz spikes, yeah. Rilla says he rocks 6-isted swords on swap. Yeah, I feel like using find item faster is more beneficial than getting the more magic find. I mean, let's see, ists. How much? Let's see, magic find on a 6-isted like crystal sword, is that 180? Is it that high? But it's just like, you know, at some point, when are you gonna have too much magic find, right? I mean, I already got 500. I feel like the diminishing return curve just ends up crushing you at that point. Never too much, right? I guess that's a true story. Drink, drink, drink. Yeah, you know what? I forgot to fill my water bottle. I do need to get some water. There's a little bit left in here. A little bit left in here. I wish I would have filled this. I forgot. Yeah, Jeezy, baby. Yeah, Cruel Colossus Blade of Quickness. Of Swiftness, you say? Swiftness. Is that might be the lower one. I think the Quickness is 40. I could be wrong, though. I can't remember for sure. How much FCR does a Zan need for her cast rate? Boy, I don't remember the frames for Amazon, but it's something ridiculous. Super slow. I don't know the breakpoint. I can't remember offhand. Better to rock High Lords, you ask? Boy, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't done a Javazon in so long, and not to mention, I think it teleports so slow that I kind of just like, I just forget. 420 defense. Let's go. Couldn't be a better number. Elise says asking if I looking for those 6 skills on a javelins. I've found ones with 6 skills, but the ones that did never had any increased attack speed on them, so they're like worthless. The closest I found was some they were 5 to, they ended up being like 5 to javelin and spear skills with 30 faster attack speed on it. But another little quirk to that find was that they were ethereal, so... Mark, yo, any GG finds today? Found a pull rune. That's pretty GG, right? Besides that, no, nothing. Really? I did find a Cruel Ogre Axe, right? It was a low Cruel though, right, too? That Cruel Ogre Axe was only like 100, it was 142 or something enhanced damage when it could be up to like 300. Oh, that Guardian Naga too, yeah. Ooh, yeah. 666, a good armor value. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Oopsie. Hit the wrong button. Right. Baked is Baked got 4 more 7 magic find small charms. Hit him right at the perfect. 300, yeah. 300 perfect, right. Exactly. Dog said he goes overkill on his Zerker. Got like 600. Yeah, I mean, even on here, I got like 500. That's fine. That's fine. Really probably would be better off even taking off like this 60 and putting a couple SOJs. Get a couple extra skills. Probably should, but... holes greater than the pits. I mean, is the hole isn't an 85 area, is it? Or did they change that one? So it is? Is that one of the more recent changes? I can't remember, but I feel like the hole not great. Can't remember for sure, but Duck Season says the Amazon is 99 for 12 frames. Is oof. A full half a second to teleport. Oh boy. Rough. 3-3 lightning fast. You sound like you got my luck there, Ak. That's my fastest luck for sure. Baked says, feels a huge difference between the 250 and 300. Well, I'm happy you're getting lucky at least. I would say there's a small difference, but either way. The main thing I want to stress is how happy I am that you're finding good stuff. Umroon. Porked it. Pork. There we go. Yeah. Little baby mid-rune fine. Mid-rune. Wing Chung, yo, welcome in. What's going on? Yo. Never played D2, but I've been checking out your streams lately, and I want to give it a try so bad. It says Alex Olo. Now's a great time. It's on sale. Isn't it on sale right now for like 13 bucks? So now would be the time to try it. My man. What's your favorite class? You say, I do remember someone is saying that Vengeance Paladin is their favorite. Never done a Vengeance Paladin before. Amazon's still your favorite class. Still hard to pick a favorite. I mean, I guess I would say Sorceress. I don't know. Too hard to pick a favorite. Too hard. I think someone asked me this before, and I gave you the same answer I said to them, that I can't really pick a favorite, but my two least favorite are Assassin and Druid. Those are my two least favorite classes. Bunch of little things to ID over here. Sam says Druid the worst. Dimensional Shard. Yeah, it's like the least goodestest one. The least less gooder class, right? Guy coming in saying Druid's actually the best in T-2, 1. Boom. Rogue Cowdy says, can't wait to make a singer. Yeah. Singer's pretty cool. I would just say, I don't know if you've done one before or not, but yeah. I generally only like doing them with really good gear and players 1. So they're not like super powerful type of deal. But it's just nice having an area effect and then using find item. Very neat. Saffron, of course. Yeah, he's all about the spirit in. All about it. Rock said his new favorite is definitely the Nova Sorceress. Yeah, Nova Sorceress, definitely cool. Definitely cool. It is kind of neat to play. Get back to playing Nova Sorceress like you did. Not you, but I mean like we did years ago. Bake says off, do some meth runs. All right, dude. Good luck. Good luck. Jeffro said he's got Infinity and all this stuff. All these high rune words. Never found a Razor Tail yet, though. No, not really. Yeah, kind of crazy. I mean, you must just never run like Andariel and Mephisto and stuff, huh? Let's double check over here. Duke Duck Season said he's never... Assassin's the only character he's never played on a ladder start. Yeah, I did last season. Wasn't a big fan. Actually, two of like the 4 seasons I think I started with Assassin in D2R because I gave it another chance and I was like, nope, never mind. Don't like it still. Yeah, UFO said found a serial Ogre Mall yesterday. Ogre, ooh, thought of me. Yeah, kind of my thing, right? Angie Wee says had a PvP Infinity Nova Sorceress back in 08. Back in the day. Jeffro said he's been doing Players 7 Andy for 4 days now. Can't get a Razor Tail. Well, quite the problem to have. Quite the problem. Thank y'all for joining me. Also, I do want to shout out any of y'all over on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button for me, my men. We got 130 watching, 75 likes. Just 75 likes. And also 44 you fine slayers hanging out over on Twitch. Appreciate you guys joining me, my men. Ray said he's never found an SOJ. SOJs are pretty darn uncommon, yeah, even if you're running a lot of Andariel. Unless you just do like 1500 Nightmare Andariel runs on Players 8 difficulty, and you'll get an SOJ probably. With like 500 Magic Find. You'll get one. For sure. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Button's been hit since you got here, huh? Nice. What a legend. What a legend. Chris Pratt said he's Infinity Enigma, no Haas. Yeah, I think I just found my first Haas not that long ago, to be perfectly honest. I think I had Infinity and Enigma and stuff. Single player can be a little bit different though too, because a lot of times, like me, we'll say, started off running a bunch of LK, so like, you know, that's very easily could happen. Like if you run LK for 80 hours straight. Boneless Toast on Twitch said, Toon Terror Zone coming up next. That does make sense, because yesterday I was streaming and, yeah, there was Mephisto and then it went to Tombs, yeah. It sucks because I would like to run Terrorize Power Rush's Tombs, but I don't want to have to completely respec multiple characters like every hour or go run different areas, so probably just gonna end up not doing it. Because one of the 800,000 reasons I hate Terror Zones. Hates them. I hate them. Anti-change guy. Your like counter says 91, huh? Yeah, the like counter usually it freezes up whenever, like, based upon the time when you go in. But oh yeah, mine just jumped up to, I just went back to the main page, it jumped up to 91. It sticks where wherever it was at when you come into the stream usually, unless you update the page. But I have like a different streamer page and it live updates all the time, so it was 75 a second ago. I promise. Hermit got his Haas off an armor rack in LK. That's the completely standard way of getting one, right? That's the completely normal way. Duck season, you got that stuff, SOJ off the summoner, a Shaco off of Durio, like on a playthrough? That's nonsense. That's wild. Wild. Yeah, I would say probably the only thing that I would like switch up and go run is if it was like Terrorized Andy coming up or something. Then I would do that. I'd be like, I got to, but Murky, yo, RNG today, not great, but we're having a good time though. Yeah, Chris, yeah, they definitely do that where they can drop the same bases over and over again. It's super crazy. Kermit, yeah, I don't know the full reason for it, but I know that like armor racks, depending on what angle you come at the rack, it'll drop a different item. Like which direction you come in, and it spawns in the armor rack on that tile, it'll change what comes on the rack. So if you come in at the exact angle, and I don't know how many different angles it's really broken up at, but like if you come in like exactly at a 45-degree angle, and it'll drop like literally you can find racks that'll drop the Shaco base item 100% of the time if you come in at a certain angle. Like, it's all about the angle, right, fellas? It's all about the angle. Cody B says one more world boss and you're done with D4 season 1. So like does that mean you completed the entire seasonal journey thing or whatever? The whole battle pass thing or something or whatever it's called? Interesting. D-Dub's a guy got his brother playing again after 16 years. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, we'll see. For no real reason. Wing Chun got a perfect death fathom today. Nice. Single player perfect death fathom. Death's fathom. Pretty cool find. Pretty cool find. Okay, we'll take these guys out. Yeah, unofficial, right. It's all about the motion, yeah. The motion, the angle that you come in at. that you got to hit it the right spot. You know what I'm talking about, Cody. To get the get the right thing off the rack. Cody B says, yeah, all that stuff, but not the Echo of Lilith and level 100. Ain't got no time for that. Gotcha. Yeah, even getting all that other stuff's pretty time-consuming stuff, right? I never even looked into doing all that stuff, to be honest. I think my seasonal, I never even got. I don't even bother with the seasonal character anymore because I don't want to have to go do all that stuff, to be honest. When I started looking at it, I'm like, man, I'm 10 levels under my non-seasonal character, and being 10 levels under is like an insane amount of power. Insane. Because every level is 4 Paragon points, right? So I'm 40 Paragon points underneath of my non-seasonal character. Not to mention, I don't want to have to go do all the renown grind again. So I'm like another 20. So I'm 60 Paragon points under my non-seasonal character, and I'm only 10 levels under, right? So. Or wait, did those Paragon points carry over from the non-seasonal? Maybe they did, but still. I'm still 40 Paragon points under for being 10 levels under, and I'm just like, forget it. Not to mention all the, I don't know. I just gave up. Especially since there's no reason to do seasons in D4, because there's no economy reset. There's no if there's no economy, there's no economy reset. So there's literally no point to do seasons in D4. In my estimation. My estimation. They didn't carry over to season 1, but they will for season 2. Yeah, I do remember they said that all the renown is they're pretty much gonna get rid of renown, essentially, yeah. I was pretty sure, I would have to go back and reread it. If you did all the renown grind in non-seasonal, it's supposed to carry over to season 2 now, right? That's the way they said it. I kind of wanted to make sure I wasn't mistaken there. You don't have to do it in season 1 for it to carry over from all the seasons after that, right? Yeah, okay. You say correct? Okay. $509. $509. Not a bad one. I guess maybe I'll hang. I started to realize I wasn't keeping a lot of bases, and I don't have a ton, so maybe I'll hang on to that for now. Captain said that the point of D4 seasons is to make money. More battle passes is what you're saying? Could be. Allegedly. That's why we play offline. Yeah, true that. True that. Yeah, I don't know. I may just, unless there's something crazy in a season, I may just never play D4 seasons ever again. Like, if I ever play it, I might just play only on the quote-unquote Eternal Realm or whatever. Because not only is there, like, nothing exciting in the new seasons, really, there's, like, little things that are, okay, cool, you got these hearts or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But also, they all get deleted at the end of the season. They're all gone. So, there's really no reason to play it. If they really wanted people to play the seasons, what they should do is make it so that you can keep this stuff forever, but you can only ever get it during that one season. Like, that's what they should do. Any accidental battle pass enjoyers? No, I made sure I definitely did not click it on the thing. So, Keiko almost breaking up here, huh? Day's highlight so far. Probably that cruel ogre axe I found, huh? Found a blue cruel ogre axe of I don't remember what was that called, of viciousness or something. So it had like 11 increased maximum damage on it or something. Nothing great. Not a lot of great highlights today. Haven't found those 3 Grailers yet today. That means they're all going to come in a flurry here in a second, huh? A lot of stuff to find item on here. Some crybabies would complain, says Kermit. Oh, you mean like people that were like, oh, I didn't play this season, I can't get the stuff that I want. I mean, that is true. Boy, speaking of like FOMO though, I'm just saying, if I don't hope that they do that, I guess, but that's the thing too. You can't trade this stuff and you can't trade for the stuff. So yeah, like the more that now that I think about it, forgetting that you can't trade, that really wouldn't be a great reason, right? Because then they're hardcore just like FOMOing you into playing when you don't want to, which I'm not a big fan of. So now that I think about it more, I'm against that. Thanks for setting me straight, Kermit. I am fully against that now. Captain found a necro. Oh, no, wrong person.
I can't.
Oopsie. Oh, I didn't take this out yet. Oh, oopsie. Chris said he found an unidentified wisp projector, and then he identified it, and it wasn't. Flawed diamond, upgrade that pull rune. We'll get to it later. I don't even feel like picking it up. There you go. I found the one. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm just gonna dupe a bunch of flawed gems or whatever to keep up those runes. I really just do not feel like saving up. People can call me a cheater all they want to, but I just do not feel like spending all the time to pick up and find and keep track of the runes I need to find, or the gems I need to find. It's already bad enough that I keep track of all the runes I gotta pick up for making rune words. All the F runes and all the L runes and stuff for making different rune words. I gotta save all these chip gems and crap. Like, get out of here. Not you guys, I just mean like, I don't want to do that. Ooh, Templar's ethereal! No, not ethereal. But another guardian angel. Found that perfect one not long ago. What are we gonna get on this one? 181. Not a terrible roll. So 181 guardian angel. Close guess there, Duck. Close guess. Just off by a couple. Ray said he's got 2 mules for runes, 5 for gems. Yeah, gross. That's not what I'm not doing. I have 1 for gems, 1 for runes. That's it. I do have ones for the caster stuff though, but Kermit says you like it though because it makes for great one-off items. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It kind of sounds good in like theory if you're gonna play Diablo 4 forever, but like I don't know. I just don't like things that like are FOMO you into playing, to be perfectly honest. Because I don't want to play when I don't want to play. I only want to play when I want to play. So if a game's trying to make me play when I don't want to play, then I don't like to play the game when I don't want to play it. See what I mean? Makes perfect sense, right? What items you looking for? Just anything super rare, but I'm specifically sort of kind of trying to finish the Holy Grail, so I need to get a Wisp, a Schaefer's Hammer, and a Tyrael's Might. Would be my ultimate hope. Mules for your mules. Nice. Nice. Chris said he still plays Pluggy because it's so snappy. Yeah, it is crazy going back to that every once in a while. I'll go look at some gear or something like that, or I'll do something. Every once in a while when I make a build guide or something, I'll transfer a character over from my old Pluggy and just use that because like there's a few pieces of gear I have over there that I don't have here and stuff like that. And yeah, it loads so fast. It's crazy, yeah. It is crazy. Cheerios might in the next 25 minutes, trust me. Yeah, I probably have like 18 minutes, so hopefully it's in the next. Unfortunately, it'll probably be at minute like 22, so I'm not gonna find it. Yeah, maybe I could stream a little bit longer today, huh? I did get on a little bit later because I was moving all these shelves. Yeah, I couldn't believe that took so long. It took us like 4 hours to take apart these shelves, but they're legitimately like warehouse shelves in like a department store, you know, like. Three items, Godspeed, my friend. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Dukski. Rock said that's what he doesn't like about Declone, the FOMO. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's hard with Declone. The way it had always traditionally been was even like, it was definitely not better. I don't know if it was necessarily worse, but you had to pretty much trade for them. I almost wish Declone would just randomly spawn, almost like how the Butcher spawns. Not that frequently, because the Butcher spawns all the time in D4. But like in D4, how the Butcher just randomly pops up. Fresh meat. Ooh. You know, I wish Declone was like that. Like you would just be playing, and all of a sudden, not super frequently, but you could kind of, it would just randomly pop up, you know? Not like, oh, here comes Declone, I better go get my my smiter, you know. It just randomly pop up and you just had to figure it out. You had to be prepared, you had to go take it out, you know. Not like, oh, look at the counter on some website, Declone's about to spawn, I better go ahead and figure it, you know. I wish it was just random, personally. That way it takes out the FOMO aspect. They could put in they could even adjust the rates at which it spawned depending on like how many players there were and stuff to get enough annies into the economy to like have it like they could control whether it was super rare or not that season, stuff like that. So is it possible to get a 2 to Druid skills, 3 Fury helmet? Yeah, you can definitely get that. You could even get something, let's see, 3 to Fury. I think you could get, I think on a Druid helm, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, can't you get 3 to shapeshifting skills on a Druid pelt? 3 to shapeshifting, 3 to Fury, so you could even get 6 to Fury technically. Like how this has 3 to Solar Creeper. Or somebody mentioned you could make a what's that rune word that gives 2 to skills? Delirium. Flip says, "Yepers, you sure can." So yeah, I thought so. So you can get a blue helmet that has 6 technically. You can find rare Druid pelts that have 5 to Fury, which would be 2 to Druid skills or 2 to shapeshifting with 3 to Fury. Or you can make someone said Metamorphosis. I can't remember. I've never made Metamorphosis, so I don't have it memorized. If you can get 2 to Druid skills from Metamorphosis, so that could be another option if that is true. I can't recall, but it sounds like it should be true. So it sounds like a bunch of different ways you can get that actually. Duropoco, I think maybe. Sorry on the pronunciation there. Did my best. It was a valiant effort though. Duck Season's talking too much. Gonna go MF himself. All right, peace out. Good luck, my dude. Peace out. Cody B says, everyone trade me your SOJs. Kermit says it's a good idea. It definitely increase build or have build changes. Yeah, and to be honest, it would be more of, in my opinion, the way I would handle it if declone spawned randomly, which is what the idea I was suggesting a minute ago. I mean, really, you just have to have a couple of gear pieces in your shared stash is really all you need to do, right? You just need some way of getting monsters, what's it called? Monsters don't heal? Or whatever? Because it works on declone, it doesn't work on, it does not work on Ubers, but on declone you can, yeah. It does work. I need to make a list of bases I need to keep too. I keep forgetting what I need to do for bases. Oh, I didn't realize I scrolled so far up on the chat. Missed so many comments. Jeez. My bad, fellas. You never run declone, so you don't know what it entails. It's really not too difficult if you get prevent monster heal, yeah. Prevent monster healing, yeah. Because that's the hardest thing. He heals back health pretty dang quick. So I've even done declone super easy too, with even just like a Nova Sorceress, and all you do is you make Malice in like a spear or something, stick it on your Act 2 mercenary, and you just keep your mercenary alive, and it takes him a bunch of swings because declone has so much defense. Swing, 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 stab, 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 and eventually he makes contact one time, and then that lasts for like a long time, and then declone won't heal at all, and you can just Nova, 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 Nova. Yeah, Garrett, I'm on single player. This is offline single player, so I have the same map every time. That's just how single player D2 is. It's the same map unless I go to different difficulty and then come back to this difficulty, and then the map will be different. Hexcut says Edgebow has a prevent monster heal as well. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I never thought about that one. You can shop for javelins from Mala too. That can have prevent monster healing on them too. Ooh, rare Ogre Maul. Let's go. Oh, it's got the Fool's mod on it. So close. Not really. Not that close. Not that close. How do you trade? You don't trade, Garrett. It's all solo self-found. Everything I have, I found myself. Yep. I have a build guide, Stroopy, for this exact build on my channel. If you want to check that out. I did go over the whole build. Like, I get asked pretty frequently to go over my build all the time. I mean, it's just a couple of Heart of the Oaks, Enigma, Shaco, Arachnid's Mesh, any caster amulet, and then War Travs, Nagel Rings, and the Magic Find gloves that are slipping in my mind right now. And that's it for the gear, really. Fortune Annie and all that normal stuff down in the inventory. Never lonely with the stream up, right? You always got me chitter chattering in your ear, huh? Almost like I never stopped talking too, huh? Sam says 500 magic find pretty high. Yeah, it's definitely pretty high. This generally, just a FYI, this is, I know I mentioned this a bunch of times too, so, but just a player's one type of build. So don't expect to be like Players 8 farming, Players 8 Terror Zones or anything like that with this build. So could you link it? I mean, I could go grab that right now. I mean, if you go on YouTube and you just type in Sweet Phil Singer Barb, I mean, it'll pop right up, which would be much less detrimental to pausing the stream for everybody else watching. So, no offense, but I don't want to pause the stream to link that right now. It. Yeah, appreciate you, Stroopy. Appreciate you. Thought I might have command. No, I don't. I switch my build every few days, so like if I would have to set up new commands for every day for every new. Like it just is kind of. You know, other people only like if you play online, you only have one character. So you can set that kind of stuff up, but I mean I could, but I would just have to spend like time every day doing that on top of everything else I do, right? Pro streamers would have commands set up like that, SDSS, but I'm just a noob, guy, so I wish I could hydrate Kermit. I wish I could. I didn't fill up my water before I came down here, so I do not have anything to drink. I am 98.6% parched, I'm gonna be honest, so Sam said you're struggling to snag stuff for your other characters, so you must be playing online. You can't snag it from the other people playing. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of playing online, right? So everything you found yourself, it's a lot of commitment. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Garrett, I'm actually rocking, it's called a Holy Grail on single player. So where you try to find every single unique item in the game on one like account. I have 3 items remaining in the entire game I haven't found on this particular single player account. But you know what? I'm completely full of gold, huh? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go gamble Ethereal's Might, fellas. Ooh. Oh no, I took that bow off of here and put it on my Runeward base one. I'll go get it real quick because they're a lot cheaper. They're so expensive. They're 500,000 gold for 1 armor that's like the base type to be Ethereal's Might. No, not a Harmony. An Edge Bow. Look at that. Prevent monster heal, just like somebody said that I don't remember who it was now. Alright, peace out, Garrett. Oh, no, I did not mean to hit that. $85 errors are so streaky. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty slow usually, but they're pretty slow on the drops usually. But when you do find something, ooh boy. Oh, I can't, come on, there we go. Do I got any? No barb ones in here, okay. I need that. Ah! Wait, what? Oh, I don't have any arrows. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do them one at a time. I got all this gold. Find. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gambling Ethereal's Might, fellas. This is how you do it. Let us know. Let us know, the Logan. Lolagan. Let us know. All right, here we go. I'm gonna gamble Ethereal's Might in no time. This is an excellent use of gold, by the way. Okay. There goes a lot. Gonna happen. Fellas. I'm better off probably trying to gamble a wisp, huh? I'm probably better off trying to gamble the wisp. A lot cheaper. Comcore, yo! Have you ever heard of anyone actually gambling one? No, I have not. And it's astronomically small. It is astronomically. I did gamble, though. Not a Tyrell Smite. I gambled a Metal Grid one time, so... Streamer, don't sell your Geeds. Right? Yeah, don't do that. Especially you sell it into the, the Templars, you say, huh? Yeah, close, though. Sell it into the gamble window so it disappears. It's a good point. I'd rather accidentally sell one of these 7 Magic Find Small Charms. Maybe I'll just gamble rings and hope for the wisp, huh? What else do I need? I need Metal Grid. I need... Let me just get this stuff out of my inventory. I'm gonna cause myself some major pain here if I keep doing this. Let's go over here. Sure. I mean, it's on, so I still get the minus 15, right? Or do I not? Let's just go like this. We'll just put it on the other side of the book. SDSS said a lot of people gambled Griffins. I heard of some people did. I don't know about a lot, but... Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the rings. Wait, is it cheaper? 50... Yeah, 42. Okay, there you go. Oh, I took my Geeds out. Am I dumb? Yeah, boy. Struggling, fellas. Does the vendor price? Let me see here. 35 on the ring. Okay, so I don't need to be... It doesn't... As long as it's on, even if I lose the ability to, like, have it equipped or whatever, it should still be fine. Okay. I don't want to accidentally sell one of these things. No! It doesn't work. Dang it. Alright, maybe we'll just be... I don't want to sell the Annie. I'd rather sell the torch on accident than the Annie, so we'll move it there. Okay. Ring time. Alright, let's see any of them here. Anything? Going quick. Where is it? Which one's gonna be? How crazy would it be if one of these was a wisp? Nothing here great. Nothing great. Well, oh, 5 to light radius. Ooh. Let's go. I mean, it's not 35 required. Too bad it's 35 too. So it's like interesting, but I mean, not that great, but it's interesting. 5 bonus attack rating, 86 to attack rating, life leech, some magic, but that beast of a freaking light radius. Let's go. Nothing I'm gonna need though. Level 3 with the 10 FCR. Ooh. Yeah, I just got full of gold, so I decided to go in here and gamble for a wisp projector. That one ring was okay, but I think I'm just gonna scrap it. It's nothing I'm ever gonna use. Like at this point, it's not that great. Like, when's your draft? I have a draft. I actually got another league. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do it or not this year, but we are apparently. I guess so. I have a draft. What is it? Next Tuesday and Wednesday. I have 2 drafts coming up. Come on. What? Boy, you can get way more rings than you can those armors, huh? You can get way more rings than those sacred armors. Kind of neat, but level 23 required. Ooh. Early on, that'd be like, you know, you'd definitely go from 6 to midnight if you found that like in normal difficulty. For sure. But $15 all res. What the? Okay, come on. Where's that wisp projector? Where's the wisp projector? Jeffro said he gambled Griffins twice. Nice. Lolagon says first ever unique sacred armor knowing the chances had me going crazy. Yeah, that would be wild. Get a Tyros on your first try. I've heard of people getting Tyros on their first ever, but oops. Come on. Oh boy. That's all the gold we got. So, scroll over first real quick. You have one on Tuesday, says Fred. Got invited to another $100 league. Nice. Yeah, I got one. The one league is like this $200 keeper one that I got in last year. That I took over somebody else's team, and so it was like rough. And I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't just because the team was rough that I took over. I drafted real bad in this league last year, really bad. And then the other league's just like I don't even know, it's like a $25 or $50, just like a kind of a friends and family type of league, you know. CKY fan, what's going on? Yo, you've been listening to old podcasts? I've been thinking about firing up and doing a new one here pretty soon, but haven't got around to it yet. But glad you like him, my man, and welcome in. Just got a bunch of gold, so I'm gambling Bahamut's Ring, Legendary, 26 Magic Find. Why is that required level 43? That's crazy. Would be cool if maybe if I even found like a 40 Magic Find ring in here or something. I've never gotten a 40 MF ring, but it's probably because I don't pick up an ID blue rings usually, so. Maybe 6 to light radius this time, right? Yeah. That'd be crazy. Yeah, man. Boy, I would lose my stuff. Gotta keep it PG, fellas. I would lose my stuff if I actually gambled a wisp right now. Oh my gosh. Of course that's not gonna happen. But what if it did, right? Am I hitting the wrong button? Let me try this. It's gonna... Brace yourself, fellas, okay? Brace yourself. Oh, I forgot I got rid of that button. What was it, this one? There we go. I was told you can gamble, you can buy stuff faster on, yeah, see, the buttons line up better on the old school graphics. If you ever watch speedrunners, sometimes they'll switch to the old graphics when they're buying potions and stuff. Oh, I forgot to. They'll switch to the old graphics. Interesting that it rolled 3 different resistances instead of rolling like 8 all res. Odd. Odd. Dual leech. Meh. I can remember back in the day before I used these Bahamut rings. I like use these on the sorceress to get more mana. It's super cool. Super cool. All right, where's the gold looking at right now, huh? Got a little bit more here. Okay. About, I don't remember if there's, I don't think there's any more in the stash, maybe a little bit more. Let's see, what else we got? What else we got? Is there any more gold left? Enough for like 2 more rings. Oh, a bunch more over here too. All right, let's go. We're gonna get after it. No, I know you can buy with right click, but it's way slower. Way slower. Not enough gold. Way slower. Uh, 45 life, 9 magic find grand charm. Yeah, no, that's a reroll. Yeah, 9 magic find grand charm, not the greatest. That's one of those unfortunate ones. Yeah, you finally get the 45 to life, and you don't get what you want on it. Boy, rings don't sell for nothing. Or nothing. All right, there we go. So used up all the gold. Where are we at? Quick. Alrighty, with the looking at the time here, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go ahead and take off, fellas. 5 o'clock. Time to start getting din ready and all that good stuff. I'm starving. I own just highlights my message. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Tax got a 10 FCR like Bahamut ring would be nasty. But yeah, I never found one of those. I've been looking, kinda sorta. Tried your main leagues on Sunday? Do an in-person one? Man, I wish I could get an in-person league. I used to do one where we drafted in person, but all them guys, they started gambling instead of playing fantasy football, and they're like, I don't have time for fantasy football. It's $100. I bet $400 every Sunday. And then during the week, I'm betting on baseball games stuff too. I'm like, oh my God, like you guys are insane. Like, they're like, it's not even fun playing fantasy football anymore because it's not enough money. Like, geez, you guys got a problem. But anyways, with that being said, peace out, fellas. I'm gonna send. Let's see. I'm gonna do some sort of raid on Twitch, right? Who's playing here? We've got Barricades up and playing. Barricades up and playing. He's playing D4 though. I wonder if there's anybody. I like looking for people playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. Let's see if there's any D2R players out there that are playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. I'm gonna find some random person and hit him with a raid who's playing D2R. Let's see. Here you go. How about dark _ Camille? There you go. So sending Twitch over to her, I suppose. YouTube, thank you guys for joining me. It means a lot. And thank you so much, Slayers, for supporting the channel, my men. It means a lot. And we'll go ahead and send you over there. And there you go. Finally got that settled. Took me long enough, right, fellas? So now that's gone. Peace out. You need to show us the raid reaction sometimes. Maybe one time. Sometimes they don't know who I am. Sometimes they do. But oh, Kermit coming. What? We got to give Kermit 1 second. We got to give him his due. We got 5 Tyrell Mites today, Saffron. But we got to give Kermit his due. There we go. Thank you, Kermit, for 11 months.
Let's go.
Legendary Slayership. Let's go. Let's go. Stall him, stall him. No, I gotta go. Gotta go. So, peace out, fellas.